Welcome back, folks. My name's Joe, and this is Joe's Bad at Video Games. We beat the game last episode, and then between episodes, I took a chance to fly around and get ourselves our map explored. You saw a few clips of that, but as you can see here, I got the whole map. We've got our end fortress stronghold down there. Oh, nope, they're still in the ender chest. It cost me just over 2 elytras to fill out that map, one of which had Unbreaking 3. Where are they? There's one. And I had an Unbreaking 3 book, so I put it on this one. And yeah, I went through almost all the durability of that one, and I broke that one. And I have a chunk of durability missing from the one that I'm wearing right now. So it was quite the quite the flight, and I really need to figure out a way to get a mending book fast so I can at least have one mostly indestructible elytra. Alrighty, so I told you guys last time that we are going to be ruining this build. And by ruining, I mean I'm going to actually make it look a lot more ruined and like it's been here for a long time and pieces have fallen apart. But before I do that, I want to get started on filling in this stained glass window. I want to do kind of a basic sword design in it, just because that's what I thought of when I was looking at this. And I'm happy to make changes to it if people have suggestions. I'm not really the greatest pixel artist, but I figure using a slight gradient of tinted glass and black stained glass. I've got some gray glass as well to do the handle, but that might be a little too light, so I'm not sure yet. And then I've got purple and some magenta to kind of bring out the magical energy of what the sword would be, I suppose. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this together real quick. I was right. The gray is way too light, so I think I'm gonna make the handle out of the tinted glass. It'll look better that way, in my opinion, because it'll be dark with dark and kind of help pop out the handle a bit more. So let's see if we can get a better look at this now. And up. And let's try and slow down so we can at least spend a little bit of time looking at it. I'm not the best elytra pilot, so we'll try. Let's see. Okay, can't see it from this far away, so I gotta get closer. Alrighty, that. Let me see if I can get another look. That looks pretty good. I like that. That is plenty acceptable. And I fell down. Anyways, that's good enough for who it's for. Now then, I'm gonna need a bunch of this bamboo because I need a lot more scaffolding for the next part of today's project. Before I dive into working on the main build, I had some leftover glass, so I decided to just throw together a fun little pattern or so. And well, I thought about magenta, but I decided I wanted to use up. Let's see, I had enough purple and enough black, so I could just use up the rest of these stacks. And it resulted in... Oops, misplaced that one. Anyways, I made a face, and I'm actually kind of happy with it. Like, there's already one face on my build with the, let's see, we got this guy. Yeah, that's such a beautiful face. And the main door over there, it's a face too. Okay, that is enough distractions. Let's go ahead and check out. Here's all of my materials that I'm working with. My plan is to start off with just putting a gradient of mossy cobblestone, mossy bricks around, and then I'm going to go in and replace those with incomplete blocks. So stairs, walls, maybe slabs. That might be too big of a gap, I'm not sure. But my goal here is to make this whole thing seem, well, ruined, I suppose. The goal isn't to make it just look like cracks have formed and moss is growing over. I actually want chunks to be missing. I want fun patterns in the walls that are just the result of wear and maybe people coming and, taking a brick here or there for whatever their project or souvenir as they've discovered these ancient ruins. Alright, I've done some painting here with blocks all around the sides. Just got this last little section here to try and tidy up because it just didn't look quite right. And this here also just a little too blocky. Let's throw some more cracks in there instead. And this overall, this first process probably took me about half an hour just to start throwing moss and whatnot in it. And now that I've got all of my blocks here more or less, there's that patch there that definitely still needs some work, but I think I'm going to do most of that work using other blocks. And then I still need to do the upper floors, but I wanted to get an idea of what I wanted to do on this first floor here before I did the whole thing. This is definitely going to be one of those trust the process situations, I believe. So let's go ahead and jump right over here to the next part, which is where I'm going to start punching holes in the wall using staircases. I wish I could get the stair to stay in that position, but unfortunately I don't know how. So that hole there will have to do. What about this? Will this work here maybe? Maybe. We'll see. And then my plan here is to just start punching holes and then replacing it with stairs at different angles. And then like this here, I want an off... By doing this here, you kind of get an off-center block, which looks just like a chunk has been carved away or worn away. If we do this here and throw this there, then we've got like a brick missing that someone pulled out after all those rocks fell out. I'm probably gonna need to start using scaffolding here pretty soon. Let's see what else I've got here. We'll go up here and let's try putting a wall in. Yeah, there we go. So that wall there, from down here, it looks like it's, you know, just an entire face that has been knocked away or worn away. Not a wall. Let's throw a stair? Mossy stair. There we go. Okay. Then if I break this one and try and place it there. Nope, that's not how I wanted it. Let's go ahead and no. Do what I want you to do. Do what I want you to do. Let's try this. Let's move over one block and then place. There we go. And now we've got a wonky shape there. Shape that's kind of hard to get with regular blocks. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to this corner here. And let's see. I'm not really certain about how much damage I want to put near the doorway, but at the same time, kind of works. That looks a little off, maybe? Yeah, a little, but I'm not going to be staring at it the whole time, and y'all probably won't notice it, except that I pointed it out now, so who knows? This whole thing is probably going to take me a little while to get done here, though, and I apologize that I'm not a build tutorial person. I'm kind of doing what I feel would fit here and just putting some wear and tear in around these lower areas, especially because this is where most of the human or villager or player stuff would, happen. Because oftentimes these old structures like this, they'll regularly go and just raid it for building materials. So these are meant to be signs that folks have taken bricks, have taken a few stones, whether it's souvenirs or building materials. Okay, and the building is, or I guess the texturing and ruining of the build is done. Mostly. I did not get up to the observatory part, but that part, I really want to wait until I have the decorative copper blocks when 1.21 drops, which should be soon, hopefully. But let's go ahead and take a look at what all we've done. I got the LA back over here by the bamboo. He actually proved to be quite helpful during the build, collecting all the stone bricks for me. So anyways, we've got lots of wear and tear going on here. We've got chunks that have worn out and been blasted away, whether it's by, I don't know, lightning, creepers, whatever happened here. This building has seen better days. I still love this face. Anyways, so my goal here was to make this thing look as though it's been here a long time and is falling apart. And I feel like I succeeded on that. You guys will have to let me know what you think of it in the comments, but I feel like it's definitely a good start. The interior is going to need a lot of work to try and integrate the wear and tear in, especially like in this room right here. There's just holes in the walls that seem completely out of place. But here, this is an entryway that was not originally a door, but it's been fully collapsed. So now it's an access point. And that grew instantly. Huh. Anyways, so let's go ahead and take a look up here at the upper levels. I did not use as much moss up here. I'm not sure if I used any moss. I instead opted for stone, regular stone, just because that seems like a more natural wear for these upper areas. There's less moisture, oh, I did put one moss block up here. But there's less opportunity for moss to actually start growing. These acacia trapdoors I'm going to replace with copper trapdoors once I get those. And then over here, yeah, all of this is going to need a lot of work. But anyways, I think that's all I've got for this episode. Just working on that build. I'm not sure what the next episode is going to be. I might want to do some exploring, some material gathering. There's a lot of farms and other things that I need to build, and I really want to double down, so I might also work on some structures for this lower portion. But anyways, catch you later. Thanks for watching.